guys, Happy New Year and welcome back to Mommy Confessions. Hey. Mommy Confessions is now everywhere. It's on YouTube, it's on Facebook. It is a podcast, okay? And the format is a little bit changed. So I'm your host, That Chick Angel, but this is my co-host,
Quinn Walters.
Yes. For those of y'all who have watched Mommy Confessions before, usually I would have a different mom every single episode. And now it won't be a different mom every episode. We will have other guests, but I'll have two main co-hosts, and that is my dear friend Quinn Walters, and also my very good friend Denora Walcott, who just had a baby. So we letting her have a little bit of a break.
Yes. Baby Aiden.
Yeah, he's adorable.
So cute.
So you will definitely see me, you will see one of those ladies, and you will potentially see a guest. But I wanted to be able to try to change the direction of this so that we could jump into conversation quicker. Before, when it was always a new guest, it was first having to build a rapport, then getting into the topic. But I know with the girls that I'm close to, that are my mom friends, we can jump right on in because we knows each other. So as always, what has not changed is Mommy Confessions is all about confessing the truth. So, being that we're popping your cherry and you are now a host instead of just a guest, you can go ahead. And, there's some confessions that Quinn won't be making on this show, but I'll
Honey. Okay. 2020.
Yeah.
Okay, so confessions. Let's start. Mommy confession. I am the mother of a 5-year-old. My daughter, her name is Aria, and she is the light of my life. And I must confess, though, that there are times when it's busy, okay, and it's crazy and it's hectic. You already know how this rolls. And I won't always give her the healthiest breakfast.
What breakfast?
Don't kill me, y'all. Do not.
What's the breakfast?
So I'll let her have a slice of cake for breakfast. Is that okay? Okay, it's not every day. Okay, so don't be leaving in the comments, bad mother and all that. Don't email us. But, listen. You're gonna get energy. You're gonna get your sugars. And throughout the day, you're gonna burn them off.
Right.
So
cake, that's probably the best time to eat cake is in the morning.
And that's the best time to eat cake is in the morning. So now, granted, this is not every day, right? This is like if we're in a rush and I'm just like, oh snap, I do not have enough time to sit here and make you some scrambled eggs, some pancakes, and sausage. I'll just give her whatever's there, a donut, a slice of cake.
That's hilarious.
And a little warm,
I would never. Quinn is the type. This is what's crazy. This is so this is truly a confession for Quinn, because Quinn is the type that will fix like salmon and rice pilaf and a mixed green salad,
darling,
for her daughter's lunch.
And she eats it.
Yes, and this is like regular food to her. This is like chicken nuggets to my kids. A rice pilaf and salad is literally like a mainstay. So the fact that she has cake in the morning blows my mind. I would never. If somebody said Quinn be feeding her daughter cake sometimes in the morning, I'd be like, quit lying. Quinn ain't never. That child ain't. She only eats organic. She don't even know. She don't know no GMOs at all. That's hilarious to me.
Yeah. I must confess, that was not easy. I'm sweating, y'all. Like my armpits are dripping right now. My heart is beating fast, but it's true. And it's, listen, we came up, we ate. I remember eating Flamin' Hots for breakfast when I was in grammar school. Not because my parents fed that to me, but just because, you were like 12, 13, you thought you were grown, and you just wanted to run to school and hang out. So I would stop at the convenience store on the way to school, grab Flamin' Hots, and eat the Flamin' Hots.
Have red fingers.
The red fingers all the time.
Right, exactly. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that, Quinn.
And I'm still alive.
You are.
And I'm healthy.
Yes.
I'm
thriving. Okay, so my confession is that, for those of you all who listen to my other podcast with my husband, Is This Going to Cause an Argument? I had posted about Sai hitting his head, right? And we had to go to the hospital for New Year's. And my confession is, I was so upset that we had to go to the hospital. I was like, okay, I'm the type of mama that you gonna be okay until you ain't okay. You know what I'm saying? We gonna fix this at home until we can't fix this at home.
Because we at a party right now.
Right. And so when he threw up, I was like, God Dang it. I didn't get to drink my champagne.
Oh.
We got to go. I was so literally, like, I had an attitude about it. I kept it in, but I had a real attitude. I was like, God dang it. Like, why can't y'all just do right?
I mean, it wasn't the baby's fault.
It wasn't his fault. Like, he didn't know he was going to fall. He wasn't being crazy. But I am that. I'm not sure if anybody else is like that. But you are like, in my head, I go, like, 1, I got to leave the party. 2, I don't get no champagne. 3, I got to pay this ER bill.
Facts.
Like, all those are all the things. I'm like, ugh. And then eventually I was like, but you know what? You got to make sure your baby's brain ain't scrambled eggs.
That part.
In his head.
You know?
But that's the thing that pushed me to go. But it hadn't been just like a knot on his head and no throw up. I've been like, listen, I know a doctor. His name is Jesus. Okay? And Jesus was meeting us here right at this New Year's party.
Hello.
Is where he will be.
Okay? He's at the door.
Yes. And of course, thank God, praise God, my baby is completely okay.
Yes.
He's fine.
Amen.
But I also was frustrated then too. I was like, we gonna have to pay this $300 emergency bill for this doctor to basically do charades with you to make sure you are okay.
How many fingers am I holding up?
Right.
What color is this?
But yeah.
I know.
I mean, I'm just telling the truth. Like, I know some people would have been like, oh, my baby. And of course I was just like, you know, dear God, please let there not be anything wrong with my child. But I was just a little bit like, God dang. I was fine with this ice pack on your head. I was like, just gonna keep waking you up. Hey.
Waking you up. Make sure you ain't got no concussion. Wake
right.
up.
Listen, we'll let you sleep in a little bit. Just make sure you ain't dizzy.
That's how it was though. Like, even growing up for us, our parents, I don't remember going to the ER. Mm-mm. Like, I think I went to the ER twice that I can remember. So one time I hit my head really bad and I started vomiting, and then another time I had like the 24-hour flu and it was really bad. And me and my mother, we both had it. So, but that was it. Like, they just gave us Robitussin and ice packs, and hot tea and honey, and was like, lay down.
Lay down. My mother would lay hands and pray.
Right.
Come on, King Jesus. Like, other than I busted my chin open. I had to get stitches in my chin when I was little. And there was another time where it was when I was 16. I had the worst headache, and I never had a headache before. Mm-hmm. And so it was a little bit scary because I was like, my head is in a vice grip and I don't understand why. So we got a MRI or CAT scan. But like, other than that, not really. We weren't the hospital going people.
No. Because you have to pay for that.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to jump into the topic of the day. So Quinn and I, as she said, she is the mother of 1, a 5-year-old genius, and I'm the mother of 4 very rambunctious,
gorgeous,
beautiful,
brilliant boys.
Regardless, I know y'all see Quinn. If you're watching this on YouTube or Facebook, you see her body does not look like she had a child. Praise God. Praise him for it.
Thank you, Jesus.
Okay. And you can't really see my body, but if you know me, you know I look like I just had a baby, and that's fine. I'm not judging myself.
Delicious.
Well, thank you.
Juicy.
Thank you for the juice, Lord.
Scrumptious.
But we both can attest that our bodies do not look like they did pre-children.
Facts.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen to that.
That's true.
That is true. Granted, it's like a scar of our blessing. You know what I'm saying? That we were able to bring forth kids, but it's also like, God dang, where is the body from the Lord?
Where is the Tiana Taylor? Like, where do you order that?
Yes.
Okay, because her stomach completely stretched and went completely back as if there was never a Junie inside ever one day.
Ever. That's like Jada. Jada's body.
J-Lo. How?
Yeah. But speaking of those 2 women, I don't know about J-Lo's work. We know that Jada has had some work. Don't know what it is, but in the face area, because when was it? It was like a BET Awards or something where she came out with her new cheeks. I'm not sure if she was getting. This is no shade. Like, we're not gonna pretend like we didn't see it. We saw it. This is truly no shade. I'm not, because here's the thing. While I don't think I would ever get anything done to my face, there is plastic surgery that I think I will absolutely do in this lifetime.
Which is?
Getting these titties done. Ooh, as my baby breastfeeds.
As your baby is literally on your titty, and your hand is on the other one.
Yes, I absolutely think that I will, possibly by the end of 2020, come on, confession, yes. get a breast augmentation. I feel like my breasts have served my children well. They've served my family well. And
Don't say family.
Yeah, they have.
That means husband, aka husband.
So I want them to serve me well. Now, okay, I'm ready for that. So I am not like one of those people that abhor the fact that folk do things. There's some things that people do that when I see it, I'm like, I don't know if that was the best choice for you.
Yeah, like botched.
Oh yeah, well those people literally, some of them end up having bad surgeons.
True.
And then some just have mental, what is it called? Is dysmorphia?
Yeah, body dysmorphia.
Yeah, that
when
have
you
mental illnesses.
Think your body looks completely different than what other people actually see your body as.
Right. Because I don't think, my boobs aren't the best, but they're not the worst. I know I'm not out here just with the most lopsided, cross-eyed titties there are.
This is why. This is why I can't.
I mean, and even if somebody did, that doesn't mean that their body is bad. But I am fully aware of where my body is.
Yeah.
And so I feel like if I do get breast augmentation, it's with a clear mind. It's not with the thing of, for me, if I got plastic surgery, it's not about self-confidence. For me, I just think it would look cute under a shirt. You know what I'm saying?
And naked.
Yeah, come on.
That's like,
show it out. So is there any plastic surgery you would ever get done?
Angel, why'd you have to ask me that? It's funny though, because the documentary that I'm actually working on right now, that I'm producing, that I created, I'm directing it as well, is about that very topic. It's about body image and plastic surgery, where we are as a culture, how we've gotten to this point where it's just like a regular thing. It's just like going to the gym or having a 9-to-5. Plastic surgery is just one of those things, and young girls are getting it, like girls who are not even fully developed. Some young guys get it too, and everybody, we know everybody gets it. So I'm intrigued by this new culture. So these are some of the things that we're talking about in a documentary. Angels is in a documentary as well. Yeah, your interview's coming up.
Okay,
your interview's coming up.
I'm in a documentary.
I already told you you were gonna be in it, but you're being scheduled. Okay. But yeah, so
I'm still waiting for you to answer the question.
I'm gonna answer. So as far as I'm concerned, I have a thought about. Okay, I'm very scary when it comes to slicing and dicing. I've already had surgeries before, and it's a very scary thing for me. So.
You've had non-cosmetic.
I've had non-cosmetic surgeries
so
before.
they can be clear.
Duh. Let me be clear. Like, these were all for medical reasons, and so it's a scary thing. So to try to get my mind around having a surgery for just a visual, I'm scared. But when in my younger days, I have considered getting breasts, boobs, and
why does this make you so timid to say?
I don't know. But injections, because I'm a mom. I have a daughter, and my whole entire existence is wrapped around like, love yourself, baby girl. You're beautiful just the way you are. And so there's this guilt factor with like, how can I be teaching her that if I'm looking at myself in the mirror like, you got to change how you look, girl, because you ain't cute just as you are, the way God made you.
But
that's the battle.
But this is truth though. Like, and she needs to see that truth, because if she ever does get to that point, which a lot of women get to, I don't know of any woman, even the ones with bodies that I would pay to have, that haven't had a point in time where they're just like, if I could just do this, not that they do it, but like, I wish my body had this thing or that thing.
For sure.
That's a real feeling that, like, while I'm all for body positive speaking, like I try to work on it with my own self, I think it's unrealistic for us to give our kids the expectation. I mean, granted, you have a daughter and I don't, that they might not have that feeling and how to actually operate within that feeling.
And talk through that. And so that's another aspect of the documentary, how parents can open up the conversation
Yeah.
with their kids about how they feel about their own bodies and how parents feel about their own bodies, and how, you know, we can meet at that place where you do what you need to do to feel comfortable, whether that's eventually getting the surgery, or maybe never getting the surgery, or maybe working out, or eating different, whatever it is, or I don't know, whatever works. And so, but it is a big conversation.
It is.
And so for me personally, that's been like my whole thing. Now, like I said, when I was younger, like it was like no kids, like it was all game, like, you know, I will fix this body, honey. And then when I had my daughter, I was like, ooh, wait a minute.
That's really when it changed. That's when it changed for you.
Yes. I was like, I cannot imagine. Because I'm speaking this to her. Love yourself, love yourself, love yourself. And then I'm literally slicing myself. I don't know. I just...
For you, it feels like a contradiction.
And through conversation, she's only 5. So maybe this not even be a thing until she's older, maybe, that we would have this actual conversation. But if we... It may not even be a thing for her. Like, she may not even be like, oh, I would never think that you're a hypocrite, Mom, for, you know, altering your body and making yourself feel good. I would never look at you like, you know, I don't know. It's just in my own psyche.
In your own psyche. And you got to go with what your gut feels. And if your gut feels like, if I go over here and get this bubble booty, I can't tell her your body is fine. I get it. Like, I get the turmoil that you're in. For me, I don't care.
I
don't care. My body, I get to do what I want, okay? But no, again, you're raising a daughter. I don't know. If I had a daughter, I still wouldn't care. I would be like, you gonna watch this. Let me show you.
You're gonna see this glow up is what you call it.
You're gonna see. Well, no, I would want her to see the horror part of it. Like, because it isn't, excuse me, it is not, like you said, this just easy decision. It is literally surgery. Like, for some of these things, for some alterations, they have to put you all the way under.
The way to sleep,
You know what I'm saying? You on like high doses of pain medicine, and like I have never had surgery. I didn't have any what'd you call it, a cesarean. So I've like the most I've ever had done was the stitches that were put in my chin when I was little. So I too have not been one to like rush off to do it, because had I been thinking right, yes, I would have been one of these young ass girls at 18, 19 being like, get these tatas together. Because I actually have a friend who that was her gift, her graduation gift.
Really?
From her mom, was getting boobs.
At 18?
At 18.
So now does she have kids?
Yeah.
So did she breastfeed? Because that's a whole thing for me too. It's like the milk, and then what if it leaks, and then the baby's drinking silicone? Like...
Her breastfeeding journey did not go the way she wanted it to. Okay. But she eventually ended up getting the implants removed.
Okay.
But I do have another friend who had 2 other friends that have breast implants that were able to nurse all of their kids.
With the implant?
Yes, with the implants. Okay. So it just all, like, everybody's journey is different. And those 2 women also got their breast augmentation. One got them really young. Another one got them after her first child. And she was like, because she lost all the volume in her boobs, she wanted to put them back. But coming out to living in California, it becomes, it's a different world. Like, I don't know where everybody is listening or watching this at. Plastic surgery in LA is not a faux pas at all. It's like, especially if you're in the entertainment industry, it's almost, for a lot of people, it's an inevitable. Whether it be like fillers in the face,
Botox, small stuff.
Yeah, because our faces, our bodies are part of our craft. They're a huge
part of our instrument.
Yes.
Plastered on camera all day, every day. HD.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, as you all know, like, male makeup, like makeup lines specifically for men, is now like a really marketable industry. Like, it's the wanting to make yourself look up and appear a certain way is not just on the female side. It's always been on the female side.
Right.
But it crosses genders
for sure.
now. So being a mom and also being in the limelight, it adds a whole nother level of like pressure. And really,
true.
I would say for me, when I had little Marcus, it was my hardest to recover from what my body looked like. Not just like trying to get it back, but like mentally not being very frustrated about my body. I was already the biggest of my friends. Like all of my LA friends, actress friends, y'all all small. Quinn, you wear a size small, 2, 4. 4 at the most. Okay, Quinn, listen.
Well, I'm just saying a 2 is not me.
It was like maybe 2 summers ago.
4 or 5.
5 is juniors. Women's clothing do not come.
In what world is a 5 a junior?
There is youth sizes. Yes. If you didn't know that, okay. I want somebody to attest with me. Youth sizes are the ones that do odd numbers. Junior sizes.
Okay, well then I'm a 6.
You're not a 6.
When I go to the women's section
Of what?
of Macy's, Bloomingdale's, I'm getting 4s and 6s. If the 4 is too small, I'm in a 6.
Yes, but you are a 4. You're a 4. You're a 4. It's probably the designer. It's probably somebody European. It's the designer. You're a 4. I'm about to argue with this woman about how she is a smaller, petite woman. You are. You look great.
Look thick on camera though.
Not as thick as me. Let me tell you.
Okay,
I shot.
You got a dunk. You do.
No, I shot. It was so funny. I shot 911, right? And it was, I think the baby was maybe 3 weeks old at the time. Maybe a month, but I'm thinking 3 weeks. Mm-hmm. And it aired, and, people who follow me so excited. And one of my followers posted, she was like, oh my God, look at Angel. She was pregnant with Amar when she shot.
Wait, you said this is one of your friends?
No, this is one of my followers. And she posted it in her thing. And I was reposting everybody's stuff, right? And I couldn't repost hers because I was like, but I did comment with the laughing emoji. I said, sis, I had already had the baby. She was like, oh my God. I'm so sorry.
That's why you can never comment on where a woman is in her gestation, pre or post, because you don't know.
You don't know. But after my pregnancy with little Marcus, that would have probably broke me down to my brake pads, right? But with Amar, I was able to laugh it off because I do have a way more healthier relationship with my body. Like, I be walking around here like, oh my God, I do a lot of content with Kev on stage.
Yeah.
Oh, and people are always talking. They be trashing me in the comments. I don't care though. And
what do they be saying?
Whatever. People be like, I can't stand her. Or I made a joke about Kev, Tahir, and Doughboy's body. They're all thicker men. They were like, she can't be talking because her and Tahir are shaped just alike. I can laugh at that stuff now because I know my body is what it is right now, and I know where my body will go when I want it to get there. So, but I can fully admit that first child,
had you.
Yeah, it was hard. It was hard getting adjusted to
the new body.
And I am glad that I did not have the finances to fix it.
Because you'd be like this.
I would have. It would have been crazy. But goodness. What I do know I can't fix in the gym is these boobs. So the doctor
gonna have doctor.
So wait a minute. I want to go back because I want you to talk a little bit more. But it's specifically, why does everybody's real comfortable with talking about breast augmentation? Why does the thought of talking about butt injections make you so bashful?
Make me turn red.
Yes.
Because I'm black, Angel.
And we be getting them. They listen, I know. They go and get them.
That's a big part of the documentary. Is how it seems like black women in particular are getting the injections too now, and at record numbers. Mm-hmm. And there's this whole stereotype that black women are naturally thick, naturally voluptuous, and that we just were born with these butts. So it's kind of shocking when you see a black woman get butt injections or butt implants. But we're not all the same.
Right. We all have different
We're not
models.
a monolith. We all have different shapes.
Yeah.
We have different body shapes.
Yes.
Right? And
because if I had your boobs, I would get nothing done. I wouldn't even lose weight. I would just Be over here with big old titties, big old belly.
And if I had your booty, I wouldn't be thinking about butt injections at 24. Like, I wouldn't. I was, at one point now, for real, like, I was, like, legit looking up doctors, legit, like, looking at before and afters, like, I'm going to go to this doctor in LA, and I'm going to get these butt injections, because you think you see it on music videos, you see it in magazines, you see it on Insta, Facebook, you're like, in order for me to be successful, I'm going to have this kind of butt, this kind of body, these kind of boobs, because the women who are successful, some of them have these shaped bodies, right?
Was it just for career, or did you aesthetically like
it was career, aesthetics, dresses, okay, going out, you know.
Yeah.
When you're young, it's like, like you said, when we were younger, we're like, just go, just do it, just get cute.
Yeah.
But then as you get older, you're like, long-term effects, money, we want kids, how's it gonna change? More if your body changes so much.
It does.
From 24 to 30.
Yeah.
And you know, and so, wow, I think back like, wow, what if I had done that? What would my body look like now?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
After having a baby, ooh, I don't know. It might be a little lumpy, it might be up and down. So I just think there's this stigma and there's this bashfulness, because just being black, in the black community, like, you're expected to just be so confident and just be like, I am, you know, and which I am, you know, and there are times, as we all have, like, you're like, could change a little, whatever, you know.
No, I get
and that's
that.
Natural. So
one surgery that I had looked up doing, and I'm not gonna tell my other friend's business who also had looked it up too, and I was gonna get it done before I moved up here to LA, was I was going to get a dimple.
Stop.
I was gonna get the cutest dimple in my face. Do you hear me?
You would have been looking crazy.
I don't know. It might have been looking cheap. Now listen, it was cheap too. It was like $600. It was expensive to me at the time because I was a grad student. But absolutely.
They have to slice your cheek.
Yeah, yep. Get in there. Get that dimple. Make it happen. Yes. I'm serious.
Angel.
Y'all don't understand. I have one sister that I really look alike. But she has 2 deep dimples.
Yeah.
And I have always, like, everybody, like, think of like Lauren London, Beyonce.
Your kids.
Yes.
Your kids have the best
and
dimples.
I prayed for those dimples on their face, because I was like, listen, I know life is better for dimple-faced people. I see them. Gabrielle Union.
I agree. Dimples are adorable. But I think a cosmetic.
I saw pictures. They look good.
They look natural.
Yeah.
You can't see the slit.
Yeah. You can't. Look great. Looked
Wow.
great. I literally almost got it done, but LASIK was more important. I needed to see.
Okay.
I was like, I got to get these out of that, and that was a $5,000 surgery. So I was like, I cannot add $600 for something that might not help me in my career.
Right. You ain't gonna be able to see the dimple.
Come on.
Right.
So yeah, no, I had thought about, that's one surgery that I really, and one of my girlfriends was like, girl, I looked that up too.
And you were seriously considering.
Yes, I mean, think about, like, for real, one of the prettiest people I think out here walking is Lauren London. I think she is just gorgeous without even trying.
Yep.
And those dimples have a lot to do with that.
Set it off. Yeah, you're
okay.
right. Yeah. Takes them to the stratosphere, beauty.
Yes, don't it though?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
I told Quinn before we started shooting, I said, if she had a dimple, I don't think we would be friends. It's already hard enough. And listen, this is no tea, no shade. Quinn always looks good. Like, Quinn if Quinn does not look similar to this, I know something's wrong, and I need to start tearing in the spirit and praying for my sis, right? Because she only looks like average when she's not feeling her best. Where for me, something special has to be happening if I look like this. I'm not saying I look ugly. I'm not saying that. I'm saying the way I present myself on a regular basis is more at the average level of just a mom. I ain't putting on no makeup, not putting on no lashes. I ain't doing none of that. I'm going to have on some sweats and a t-shirt. I might have on some loose booty pants for my husband when he gets home, so that it's loose for him to grab and things of that nature. But, like, I don't be looking put together the way Quinn does on a regular basis. So if she had a dimple and if she would have had ass shots, I'd be like, I got to have a self-esteem at some point in time, sis. I got to.
First of all, I love you. I love you for that and how you view me. Yeah. Now you know it's gonna be a whole bunch of comments like people gonna be like, she basic.
No, they're not. My people are not. My people are not trolls. They are not trolls. Okay. They not.
Love y'all. But I love you for that. But I think Angel is one of the most beautiful people on the planet, and I tell you all the time.
You do, and I don't be fishing for comments when I compliment you.
She doesn't.
But I don't be fishing. I'm just telling the truth about you,
and I receive it, and I love you for it. But I am you, and you are me. Like the beauty that you think you see, I see in you, and I'm just like your gorgeousness, head to toe-ness.
You're so sweet.
Okay. So that's why we sisters, okay?
Yeah, we sisters. But listen, when I said that I was like, Quinn is going, when I asked Quinn to be my co-host, I was like, all right, that means I got to whip out my makeup.
Oh my God.
Because.
You wear makeup anyway.
No, I did, like, not on a regular basis. Not on a regular basis. Are you kidding me? I put on lashes today because I knew if I didn't, I would look like a bald eagle next to Quinn because Quinn knows how to bring it. For real. Like, that's just point blank period. You said, your daddy taught you. You go out the house looking a certain way. My mama did not teach me that. If you all can see what my mama looks like when she does her walks, my mama looks like she does not belong in this neighborhood. First of all, someone call the police because she is scavenging in people's trash cans. That's what she looks like. And my mother loves that about herself. She does. She loves that she could tear herself all the way down, but also then glam herself all the way up. And my husband is like, I don't want you to find that to be a great quality in yourself. Please don't ever be tore all the way down. I had to work on that. Like, I had to work on my base level, not being like homeless.
I don't leave the house homeless.
She does. I promise you.
That's true, but I don't think I'm done up. Like, no, I'm not.
Her shoe game is always right. That's what I know. See, these are things. Yeah, your shoe game is always dope. Like, it infuriates me because I'm just like, wait, how did she get? You start sending me text messages when you're buying shoes.
Okay,
and then
I can do that,
and then I can start just cash apping you.
I got you.
Okay. Yes, thank you. Her shoe game is always dope, and like she always has like her hair did in some type of way. She always has on a nice like coordinated outfit, like
coordinated.
Yeah, like it matches. Like, you don't understand how I used to leave the house. There was one time where I got a ticket and I couldn't get out of it because of the way I looked. My head was literally all over my head. Yeah, and I couldn't even try to smile at the police officer, and he was black too, so I was like, there might be a chance. And then I looked in the rearview mirror and I said, God damn it,
there's no chance.
He probably think I stole this car. He probably made a legal maneuver and I stole this car because I look like I stole the car.
I cannot. I cannot. Can you stop?
It's the truth. Okay, so who back on topic, sorry. Whose plastic surgery as a celebrity, if you can think of a mom in particular, but if not, it doesn't matter, do you feel like got good work done?
Ooh, got good work done. That I know they had surgery.
Yeah,
you know what? I'm not mad at Kris Jenner, honestly. Like,
hers is good.
Hers
is better than her kids, I feel like.
Yes.
Hers is better than her kids.
Her surgery is age appropriate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not mad at her. I think she looks very good, very put together.
Yeah.
Looking at the before and after, she did a graceful transition.
Yeah, like she doesn't have the cat face that a lot of times happens when you get the facelift.
Facelift, yeah.
But you can tell she's had a little bit of a lift, and it looks good. It does. Hers looks the best out of all of them.
That's good. And she has a great makeup artist too, because you have to complement the surgery with makeup too. I think so. Her makeup is always on point.
Not to shade, because this is not a podcast where I want to bash anybody, regardless of what they choose, even if I don't agree with it. But here lately, Kim Kardashian's work is looking a bit over the top. Have you seen? I wanted to show you. I don't know if I ever did the commercial with her and J-Lo.
I did see the commercial.
Did you see it? Did you see like her face? And she might have just been fresh off of getting some fillers or something done to her face, but it looked. Because Kim is a beautiful woman. I'm not going to even know. Like, I can't deny that she has a very pretty face. But for some reason in that commercial, she seemed very swollen about the face, and I was like, "Ooh, you gone too far."
I'm gonna have to go back and look because I can't think off the top. Like, how it made me feel.
Yeah.
I'm not remembering like.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna need to look at it again and see what
It
you're
was
talking
jarring
about.
to me.
But it was jarring to you.
Yes, it
so
was jarring to me.
Maybe I'm just used to her face. I don't know.
It looked different. That's the only thing.
Different.
And I went into the comments because I was like, am I the only one seeing this? And in the comments, but you know, sometimes people are just mean. But in the comments, a lot of people were like, what did she do?
Okay.
Like, it looked a little different. You know how sometimes when people, it hasn't settled yet.
It hasn't settled.
And it's just like,
Could be.
Yeah.
Could be. And we know she's open about Botox and things like that. So it's not like it would be something that we're putting on her. Yeah. She's open about that. But yeah, I'm going to go check out the commercial again.
Now, if Beyonce, I think she has, my best friend Beyonce, we don't talk about that too much. If she's had plastic surgery, which I think she has, I feel like she's gotten it done so well. Oh, you don't?
I mean, I don't think she's gotten plastic surgery.
Oh,
but
I do.
You do? What do you think she's done?
I think she's had her nose tweaked. Like, you know, Kelly Rowland had her nose tweaked when she was younger, and that's something she's fully admitted. And she's gotten
just contouring.
No. I don't think so. I really honestly don't think so. And you know, first of all, I could just say Kelly Rowland. I feel like all of her plastic surgery has been great. Kelly got her nose and her breast done.
Oh.
I remember when she got her boobs done. She announced that thing because there was no point in trying to deny it. Because she used to be flatter chested, and then she ended up with nice sized breasts. But
I must have been under a rock because I do not remember
you were
that.
Researching your own augmentation.
I must have been. Okay.
But yeah, she got her nose reshaped. Looks really good. Looks really tasteful. It still looks like an ethnic nose. You know what I'm saying? Because you have people who go as far as in like the Jackson noses, where it's just like you don't know what ethnicity that nose comes from. It doesn't remind you of people of African descent.
I'm looking on the globe. What country is that nose?
Where did that nose come from? I don't know. But I think Beyonce has had just a little, but I feel like she does just a tweak. Just a tweak.
I don't want to believe it.
You're like,
now I gotta do some research.
Yeah, you should. There was listen, y'all know I be up in Beyonce's uterus, god dang it, because I just love her so much. There's a couple of times that I've like seen like, that looks a smidge different.
What smidge? How do you even notice a smidge? Like the fact that it is a smidge makes me think like you wouldn't notice it. You know, it could be makeup. You know, makeup can make you look totally different. Yes. Makeup can literally give you a different shaped nose. That's the whole point of contouring.
I will show you a video and you'll be like, oh, okay.
You can can raise cheekbones. You can like shrink foreheads. You can like minimize a chin. You can enhance lip volume. Like you can make eyes more slanted, more open. You know what makeup can do. Like you've seen it. Like you know Anthony Cuts on Instagram. He's a hairstylist, but then he also beats the face. Baby, those women from the before and the after, it's like models. Like they turn into literal models, and the work is just amazing. And so they didn't get surgery, but their noses look different.
Let me tell you, if Beyonce didn't come from a family that is in like friends and family that were opposed to plastic surgery or didn't get it done, like, you know, her mother had a nice little lift. I remember it was sometime before she got married, but after she had gotten divorced.
You know everything.
I'm obsessed. I love her so much. I truly do. So this is not shade at all. It's like my sneaky opinion or heightened suspicion that because getting surgery is not a faux pas for that family.
Right.
The changes that I see, I'm like, oh, more than likely that's plastic surgery, and there's nothing
wrong with it at all.
There's nothing wrong with it, but I do think she's just you know, her best friend, her sister, Kelly, got some things done. So I don't think that would be something that Beyonce would be like, no, I don't.
Yeah, and like we said, as an artist, as a woman, as a mother,
and there's nobody above her. So like,
of your
you got to keep it together. She's just now at almost 40 years old, feeling comfortable having extra weight on herself for an extended period of time. Oh, she looks so delicious. She looks delicious.
The juice is real.
So yeah, like
aspirational.
I can only imagine it. We feel pressure with the little bit of people that look up to us.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
So to be an
You got
icon,
way more people.
whatever.
But I know what you're saying.
But to be an icon,
yeah.
she is not exempt from the feelings that we feel.
Absolutely. If not even more, the pressure is even heavier on her.
Yeah.
And people of her status. So it's interesting though. I think it's so interesting. And I wonder what her conversation is going to be with her daughters. Mm-hmm. You know?
Yeah.
And her son. Do you think Jay-Z has gotten work? I don't think so. But have you noticed P.I. Angel?
No, I don't think Jay-Z. I did notice that in their holiday picture that it made his hair make more sense because their son, Sir, has kind of the same hairdo. I said, oh, that's cute. Okay. Like they have this like little commonality because I really was wondering. Like, is Jay-Z just trying to show off that he has his entire hairline and he's not one of these dudes that got a receding hairline or is balding in the back? I really was trying to figure out, like...
What is this hair doing? Yeah, what is it all about?
Not that I didn't like it. I just wanted to know why.
What's the backstory?
Yeah, because he's been doing the
fade for his whole life.
And then all of a sudden... You know,
but he also rocked the baggy and Timbs and the oversized and the Yankees hat. Yes, and now he's rocking the Versace suits.
Yeah. No, he's definitely looks more like a businessman, but his hair was going into a different.
His hair went Wu-Tang and his clothes went Brooks Brothers. Exactly. He was just trying to figure it out.
And so when I saw the baby, I said, "Oh, this is adorable.
It's so cute."
Yeah. So no telling what Beyonce's conversation is, but I do think it's great because we can easily in this body positive like society we're trying to get, we can easily start shaming people who do decide to augment their body. Mm-hmm. It is like unless you praising somebody that got stretch marks and who's got about 30% body fat. If you praise anybody else, it's just like no, big people deserve love too, and it's just like no, all people, the whole spectrum, the folk that are like, listen, I can't get to the gym, so this extra weight is just gonna be here today.
Right.
And the people who are like, I saved up my money and I sucked that stuff out and I moved it to where I wanted to
go.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if there is I don't want to be hypocritical in that, and I would say that hopefully in Beyonce's conversations with her daughters, she's able to give them the spectrum of, you know, like, you don't have to do this. You don't have to. I felt like I wanted to, so I did, and hopefully she's happy with whatever decisions she's made. And if you decide that you want to get it done, we will do the research. But if you don't, that's great, because then you don't have any of the risks that I, took to have this stuff done. So
and I just wish we didn't even have to have these conversations. Mm-hmm. You know, like I feel like our parents, you know, and even before this whole internet, when we were growing up, there was just not this big focus on our bodies and on our faces and on our hairlines and on our edges and wigs and weaves and nails. And it's just it's such a big deal, and it's such a burden that a lot of people have to carry, thinking about it and trying to navigate and figure out and get dressed in the morning and pick up the camera and do the post and and then filter on the face and then alter. It's such a thing, and I hate that it has to be that way, but it's that way.
It's that way.
And I don't think we're gonna go backwards. I think it's only gonna increase even more, and that pressure is it's gonna be there, and it's good. It's just gonna be there.
Yeah, the pressure used to only be on celebrities because Marilyn Monroe definitely had plastic surgery back in the day, black and white. Okay, she had her forehead shortened.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm not sure. I think she might have had something done to her jawline instead. But now that anybody can kind of be a celebrity because we have the online
celebrities. You have the online celebrities. Yep.
It is now a thing of like, oh, if I want to be this online celebrity, what do I need to get done? Where it used to be the average mom, well, she might not be happy with her body. She didn't feel the pressure to have the snatchback, the pressure to look presentable at like all times, the pressure to when she takes a picture for everybody to look pristine. But I don't know. I don't know if the pressure will be as strong. I think there will start to be more people that rise up that look normal.
Yeah, I mean,
look average. Because the superstars are starting to change even too, though.
Yeah, and
Lizzo's.
Yes. And it's not Meg the Stallion, the Stallion. That's my girl. And it's not, how can I put it? It's not like, especially for someone like me, I'm just a regular person. I don't feel like every single day, at every single moment, all the time, lashes, hair. That's not. I don't think that's what we're getting at. I think it's. Well, some people it is. It is.
Yeah.
For some people it is. For me, it's not. For me, I don't mind. Sometimes I will be in a t-shirt and sweatpants. I'll be inside. I won't be outside dressed like that.
She won't be outside. But that is the thing, right?
But that's okay.
There.
You know, no makeup. That's okay. You know, those real moments. Those are cool. Those are cool too. Those are real. So I just want to just be me, and I want to be cute, and I just want to be regular, and I want to be comfortable, and I want to be pulled up, and I just want to be whatever I feel like being on that day, and that be okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what we all want. You just want to be accepted just the way you are, however you show up.
Yeah.
You know?
Absolutely.
I'm not out to hurt nobody, you know? I just want to just be me.
I ain't out to hurt nobody.
You know? Nah, shit.
Well, you guys sound off in the comments. Let us know, is plastic surgery something you've ever considered, that you've gotten? How would you feel if your child, if you have one, decided, I want to get surgery? Would you support it? Would you try to convince them otherwise?
Your spouse?
Your
spouse?
Yes, exactly. Like at one point in time, my husband was like, no, don't get your boobs done. And then when I had milk-filled big boobs, he was like, you know what? These look great. And if you could recreate these to be here forever, I wouldn't be upset. So yeah, let me know in the comments below your thoughts on it. If you're a black woman, what are your thoughts on getting butt injections or butt implants? Where are you at in this conversation? And if there are any men watching, I want to hear your opinion too. Have you ever thought about getting plastic surgery? Because I know when Kanye admitted it, people were like,
wait, what did Kanye do? See, I don't know nothing.
He had gotten lipo.
He did?
Yeah, you know when he had that whole breakdown with the whole slavery was a choice?
Yeah. So he got lipo, so then what happened?
You like
no shade.
It's not holding down no more. Either he got it or he considered it, but I thought he said he got it. He talked about it. He talked about it when he was in the TMZ office.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to go to Angel for all the tea.
Listen, I got the date. All right, guys, this will be a weekly podcast, so you all can listen to it where all podcasts can be heard. You can watch this on Facebook. You can watch this on YouTube. But most importantly, I need you to follow it wherever you are watching it.
Please.
You can find it on Instagram at Mommy Confessions Show. And on Facebook, it is That Chick Angel Mommy Confessions. And then on YouTube, it is on That Chick Angel TV. You can follow Quinn at Quinn Walters on Instagram, as well as Facebook.
And on Twitter.
And you can follow me at That Chick Angel across all platforms.
Yes.
You all be blessed, and we'll talk to you next Thursday.
Bye.